This episode is powered by British Gas, who we are buzzing to announce have joined the Daily Brightness team as our new partners, which is perfect timing because Sundays are our favourite day of the week.
Yeah, everyone's switching on for kick-off. Kettle, telly, the lot.
But with PeakSave from British Gas, customers can take advantage of half-price electricity every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Over 1 million people already use it to save money, helping you make the most of your Sunday.
And it lines up perfectly with a football. You can relax, watch the game, and let the house do the work.
And it's not just homes they are taking care of. They are backing the Barclays Women's Super League too, showing the same reliability and support on the pitch as they do off it. British Gas, proud partner of the Barclays Women's Super League. Search British Gas PeakSave to start saving. Up to 60 kilowatts per session, eligible tariff and smart meter required. Welcome to Daily Brightness. This is our Q&A episode. It's our favourite one. The questions so far, I think you'd agree, Rach, have been amazing. So I'm really looking forward to these ones. Kick us off.
Okay, I like this because it's just really random. Like, I don't know how anyone's thought of this. Like, I don't know if they were like cooking one day and thought, oh, I've got a question for Rach and Millie. If you're a kitchen utensil, which one would you be?
Oh.
I know what I'd be.
Do you know what I'd be? The pincers.
I knew you were going to say that. The tongs.
Yeah, the tongs. That's it. Pincers. Obviously, I don't even know what they're called. Well, one, I always use them. People don't use them very often, but I use them for like steak and stuff. Because when you get in stuff that you need to flip, like if you do it with a spatula, it splashes everywhere.
And then get you like a spatula.
Spatula. Dracula.
Well, fair. That would be my second choice, actually, because I use it quite a bit. But
I thought you'd have said a masher.
I never use a masher.
What? How do you do your mashed potatoes?
Buy it from shop.
So you've got to get this northerner back on homemade stuff.
No, occasionally I would do that, but life's too short to stuff a mushroom during the week. I would probably have to say, like a silicone spatula. I think that they're just really versatile. Like you can use them for anything. You can use it for flipping, you can use it for mixing, you can use it for baking, you can use it for whatever. Or a knife. And also I've just got an early birthday present off Sarah, only because I saw it and I was like, I want it now.
You little spoil sport.
I know. You know the Ninja knife block with the sharpener built in?
Bestie, I've literally got that. It's over there.
Yeah, same. It's elite.
Twinnies.
Elite.
Oh, it's elite though. Shout out to Ninja.
Yeah. Been wanting that for ages, so early birthday present.
That's really sick, but you're on the naughty list now for getting your present early.
She's been like trying to like hide the boxes from me, like with where they're from on them, and I just keep peeking.
You're naughty.
It's my birthday soon.
Sorry guys, rough night. Can't stop yawning.
Right, so I'd be a silicone spatula and you'd be the tongs.
I
like questions like that. I really like questions like that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Really good question. Thank you for that. Oh, I like this one. If your dogs could describe you in one word, what do you think they would say?
Louis is just obsessed with me at the minute. Like, you know, when they go through phases of like when they really latch onto you, like for like the last few weeks, he won't leave me alone. Like, as soon as I came and sat in here and did put the podcast on, he's literally like crying to get up. Like, he will not leave me alone. I walk to the toilet, he jumps and sits on my knee.
But that's Elsa with me.
That was Dexy with me. And now I think because Louis like that with me.
Oh, Dexy's been pushed out.
No, I still give her, oh my God, don't worry.
She's the queen.
The goat. But I think they would say one word to describe me. I think they would say loving.
Yeah.
Because I love them so much.
Yeah, I'd say like giving, because I give them lots of treats.
Or they might think I'm a bit annoying because like when they want a cuddle, I'm like, not really in the right, I need to be on the sofa, lie down, having a cuddle. But when I want one, they're like, nah.
They'd probably hate that I have to get every grain of sand and mud off them when they come in from walks, and they're like, oh, just let me in the room already. Let me go run round and wipe it all on the sofa. And I'm like, no, sit on the mat now.
Yeah. This is another random one. Would you rather wear a Christmas jumper every day in summer or a Hawaiian shirt every day in the winter? I hate Christmas jumpers. They're so itchy and scratchy. Imagine that when you're hot.
Remember those horrible ones we got that time on camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, we've got a rash. We had to go to the doctor. We've got rashes. Yeah, I'd say Hawaiian shirt. And also because it was wearing a jumper in summer.
But then I'm like, I hate being cold. This morning at training, I had skins, trousers, t-shirt, jumper, rain jacket, snood, gloves, and a hat.
See, I still wear
You'd
shorts.
still be
and
shorts and
just
t-shirt. I know it's
yeah.
absolutely insane.
This is a little bit of a different vibe, this one, but I think it's a really important message which we could help with, especially this time of year. Have you ever had to deal with loneliness?
Millie, I've said this to you before. There's times where in my life, and it's not necessarily anybody else's fault, but in the headspace that I've been in, there's times in my life where I've felt like I'm surrounded by people, but I couldn't be
You're
more
still
alone.
lonely.
And I
Yeah.
think that loneliness comes in all forms. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll feel lonely when I think about my dad and he's not there, and nobody can fill that void. So
Yeah.
that to me is lonely. I think you can feel lonely more so in different periods. So like Christmas is always a tough one.
Mm.
But I mean, I lived in Houston, I lived in New York. I was away from my family for so many years, and there's been times when I was there where I felt like I hit rock bottom, like I didn't have anyone. And even though I had people, that just it wasn't the people that I needed. So definitely experienced loneliness, and I don't think there's anyone in the world that hasn't.
Yeah, I'd agree.
People think of loneliness as like you have nobody, which
That's
don't
what I'm
see
saying.
that.
People would look at us and be like, they can't be lonely. Like they're around 30 odd players every day. Like we're surrounded by people, but it's mad that even in the chaos, you can still feel so isolated.
It's not just about like people. It's like about not having people. I think you can be lonely within your own thoughts. So
Yeah.
let's say if I feel like really sad about a topic and it just isn't eating away at me, but nobody else feels that, that's also a feeling of loneliness because you're the only one dealing with that in that moment. Like I always go back to when my dad died. I felt complete isolation. I felt so lonely because there was periods where I've spoken about this before, where everyone was there for you, everyone cared about you, and then all of a sudden they didn't. Like everyone else's world just kept going, but mine stood still. And in those moments, that was like a peak loneliness for me.
Yeah. I think it can be like the place that you are as well. If you don't feel at home, or some people don't have a home. So it's like loneliness really does come in all different ways, and I think everyone, like you said, experiences it one way or another, but we definitely do. I just think from the outside people would automatically assume that we don't, and I think it's one of those things where you don't always see it.
It's a silent struggle, which is always a killer.
So I think a really good question though, because especially this time of year, if you can help someone that is lonely, especially in the festive period where it's advertised as family time, joyful, giving presents, lovely, warm, cozy house. Not everyone's blessed with that. So if you can make a difference, be a good person, and a little gesture goes a long way.
Good question. Right, we've got time for one more before we go on a break. So this one is, who's the better cook out of the two of you and what meal are you best at making? See,
we've never cooked for each other, bestie.
No. Because if I come to yours, it's always like a quick Nando's or something. Like it's always a quick flying visit.
We've never actually cooked for each other. All right, I guess that's a little challenge for ourselves then.
Yeah, let's do that. What is your specialty?
Oh, I do a very, very good venison stew.
My specialty would probably be a chili.
Oh, I've not had a chili for years.
I make you one.
We used to have that as a kid. My mum used to do jacket potato, chili, and cheese.
I love that. Banging.
So
anyway,
good.
We'll go on a quick break and come back and answer the rest of your questions, but great questions for the first half.
BRB. Welcome back, guys. We are on to the second part of our questions. Rach, what you got for us?
What Secret Santa present would you give each other with just £10 to spend? I know exactly what I'd get you.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd go off Amazon and I'd look for something like Bob the Builder. I'd get you like a little. I'd get you a little tool belt.
Please don't.
You can get one of those for a tenner off there. Yeah, and you could just be like whipping your spanners out and like your little sanders for your DIY.
I've actually just been sanding, so that's really weird that you said that. I just filled some holes in the wall and sanded and then repainted it.
Of course you did.
I would get you a notebook or a diary.
Yes.
You like to journal and you like to write things down.
And I have many, many thoughts that are exploding in my head that I just have to go.
Yeah, so I'd buy you like a nice notepad and pen or a nice diary.
I'd appreciate that. Right, next question.
Ooh, if you could only have one dog breed, a lot of dog questions this time.
Love it.
One dog breed for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Okay, so I would say whatever the hell Dexy is, because she's perfect. But I don't know what, I mean, she's just a Heinz 57.
But there'll never be another Dexy. That's like me saying, I'll get another Frenchie, but they'll never be Zeus. Like, he is like the odd one out. Like, all Frenchies like, oh, he's completely different to the rest. The rest are like, Frenchies are meant to be like bouncing off the walls and like just lunatics.
Yeah,
He's
Zeus
so
isn't like that, he's
freaking
chilled.
chilled.
I think I'd have to say King Charles, like Louis, because they're just so lovable and cute.
I'd love like a family of like sausage dogs, but full miniatures.
It's so funny to me that you ended up with sausage dogs because I feel like you obviously had a Doberman, and I just feel like you should just have like Alsatians, like massive dogs.
Remember the lady who was bummy a bit?
He was naughty.
Right, for anyone listening, he was a little shitbag, but he had a shit ton of training, cost me like a freaking arm and a leg in training. He was like very, very good on his training as well, very obedient. But I think he was just born to like guard and born to like be on a farm and be outdoors. Like, he weren't good for house dogs. And it's weird because he never did anything to Zeus. Like, Zeus was the man of the house, he was in charge. But this one day I was walking him down the street, and there was a lady in like a front garden in a dressing gown. And we were just walking along. I was like, oh, it was after COVID, and he'd been attacked by a big dog. So I think that completely screwed his head. And he just nipped a bum. That was his thing. Like, he used to nip people, like his front teeth, his little front teeth that used to freaking kill. And he nipped on a bum and she went, oh! And then I was like proper giggling. And then I thought, holy shit, Millie, you need to apologise and check she's all right. Like, he's just bit her on the bum. And he was just like none the wiser. It's like he did it and then he just went back into focus and was like, I didn't do it.
Imagine you just did that as a human. Just walk along,
just went round biting people.
Would you rather have a personal, this is so easy for me, personal chef for every meal or a personal stylist for every outfit?
Ooh.
Mine's 100% a personal chef. Like, I don't care what I look like. I like my style.
I was just going to say, we're quite like free and like flowing. Like, if we feel like wearing something, we'll wear it. If we want to go to shopping as hoodies and dressing gown, we will. I've got no shame in doing that.
Yeah, and I like the way I dress, so I just don't need somebody to tell me to wear something different. I'm quite comfortable in my style. So
me and you are too picky. Like, we're too. If I don't like it, I'm going to be
about
like,
that,
no.
I'm not wearing that. So it'd be just
No,
long. Whereas,
don't
like,
like
if
that.
there's a chef, I'm like, that takes away so much of your daily stress.
Yeah.
No pun intended. I'd love a personal chef. Can I, if anyone's listening as a personal chef and wants to come round to mine, hit me up.
Not too expensive though. Don't be putting prices up. Nothing crazy.
Little discount.
Oh, what's the most embarrassing song on your pre-match playlist? Well, fortunately, I don't have any shit music, so
When I'm Gone by Eminem. Just not really a hype song. I just put it on there.
sometimes I like going back to like 2000s and just like cheesy pop, things that people can sing to.
I think mine has changed a lot. But yeah, I don't think I really get embarrassed about my music taste, to be honest.
No, if you don't like it, put your earplugs in.
Right. Would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere in the world, but only for 1 hour a day, or be able to fluently speak every language on Earth?
Speak every language. I find it fascinating when the girls just like flick from one language to another and do it. Like, I think it's so impressive.
Teleporting somewhere sounds like a great plan, but for 1 hour a day, by the time they get there, you got to get back again.
Yeah, and there's no time limit on speaking fluently in every language. Right, last question. What's one small non-football related thing that always makes your day better? Oh, like that. I'd say the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be. They just cheer you up 24/7.
100%. Or probably just like doing something around the house. You know what I'm like when I'm
knocking walls through or putting a shelf up or
got some painting to do this afternoon.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rachel.
I know. I'm getting it ready for you on the weekend.
I should have bloody got you in the house that I'm renovating. You could have done all that. But
yeah,
I'd say the dogs, 100%. They never ever judge.
Never fail to just cheer you
but
up.
They never judge yet. They always know when something's wrong because then they're like needy. They're there for you even more.
100.
So,
Dexy's the maddest. She's the most emotionally intelligent dog ever. So if anything slightly is off with me, she is glued to me. It's crazy.
Aww. Right, guys. Well, that is it for our Q&A episode. We hope you enjoyed. We love your questions. Please keep sending them in. Keep subscribing and keep watching mine and Rachel's podcast. We love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Toodaloo.